Welcome to everyone. Can you believe this is episode 67 of Shop with Diane, a project that is coming to you from my store here in Thunder Bay. The store is called Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique, that has done a major pivot as a result of this pandemic. So it was in May 2020 when I launched the first show, and it was a big success right out of the gate. And where I'm able to show you and explain to you some of the products that we have available in our store. Although we primarily have, we do have some men's clothing, but primarily it's women's clothing, really beautiful casual wear that is very difficult to sell when you are in lockdown. And the store is now open Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 11:30 till 5, for you to come in and shop and try those things on. But we have focused on our weekly live stream show, items that are primarily not clothing. And if you didn't see it today, I want you all to go back to our Facebook page at Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique. And it's there where today I did a post with me modeling many of our orange tops and sweaters, jackets, tops, because next week, September 30th, is going to be, it was once called Orange Shirt Day, but it's now considered the first National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. We're encouraged to wear an orange top, and it's going to be a day that honors the lost children and survivors of residential schools, their families and community. So in preparation for that, I know you've been cleaning out your closets, but check this week, see if you have an orange top to wear that day. And if not, on Tuesday and Wednesday, 11:30 till 5, I'll have options for you as well. So that is the reason for today's post, the reason for me wearing orange this evening. And if you're watching the recorded show, you may not be able to participate. I won't respond to you during our recording, but I will afterwards. So if you're interested in making a purchase on any of the items you see during our live show, don't forget I'm going to check first the comments, especially if there's limited quantities. I will check those comments first and award the limited stock we might have to you. Otherwise, what we can do is you can private message me or phone me or text me. Ultimately, we are going to need to talk on the phone because it's there that I will confirm the availability of your product, just get a sense from you how you'll be making payment and whether it is you're going to come curbside to make your pickup of your purchase or whether you will be coming in store. I will be doing curbside pickup Friday afternoon for a few hours on Saturday from 11 till 2 and Monday next week. And we'll give you the hour. So what I need you to do is after the show, or you want to place an order, please give me a call at 628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. We'll take Visa, MasterCard, e-transfers, debit payment, cash payment. I will mail out of town as well. And but across the border, some of you know Kelly, who's been participating along the way from across the border. She's giving me a heads up. She might be here mid-October for actual visit into the store. It will be great to see you. I'll let you know what day she's coming shopping. Maybe you'll get to meet her in person. So we can do the mail outs. Or if you want to do a little trip, people, if you're from out of town, come into Thunder Bay and pick those up as well. So let me get the actual show started. And this is going to be product number one. Product number one is right here. And you can see it on our Facebook post as well. And what is this? This is just a really beautiful fall foliage. Why don't call it maple leaves? Nice wreath to put on a door or decorate your home over the fireplace, or just anywhere where you want to add a little color. Maybe even for some of your Zoom calls, and really sort of change the scenery for everyone. Just change the scenery for everyone. So, those across the dimensions are about 16 inches in diameter with those really beautiful lifelike. If you know my story, you know that when I do have flowers and so on, I want them as realistic as possible. And the shopping that I do at the Canadian Gift Show, that was one that I thought was just stellar, well priced too at $16.95. So if what you would like is one of those fall wreaths, it's product number 1 on tonight's show. Let me know. I do have limited stock on that, so make sure you don't miss out. Also, with that fall theme and look as well, I have this. Oh, I didn't measure it. Maybe I did. Maybe it's on our Facebook post, but it's a swag, the same sort of beautiful fall leaves, and I'm just going to say it's about at least 24 inches in terms of the length of this, and it is very well priced as well at $14.95. In our store, we've decorated with this style before many times, and it's interesting. These are in 2 sections, and at times we've actually dismantled them, and so we have 2 sprigs of maple leaves and used them for decorating that way. So if that interests you, that's product number 2 on tonight's Shop with Diane show. I see we're getting more people joining us. Don't forget, there's still time to text or call your friends to join us as well. Instead of them calling you and interrupting the show, why don't you call them or text them and tell them, hey, turn your attention to the show, and afterwards we can talk about it. So how fun would that be? Okay. Now, I did mention to you that, just reminding you that September 30th is the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. And it's got my mind turned to really, what are we to do that day? And so I started to do a little bit of reading on the subject, and I think it's something that I encourage all of you to do in the coming week, just so we have a better sense of what the experience of children and survivors and the lost children, the survivors, and the communities, their families have experienced. But I just wanted to bring to your attention a book we have in the store. I just have a few copies, and it is done by an Ojibwe artist who has been inspired by the very famous Norval Morrisseau, who is from our region in terms of the woodland art style of art. This is a book, I think it really has great meaning. It's that we all count, and it's a book of Ojibwe art, but also in it, it's got cardboard pages. It has, it teaches colors, and it teaches how to count from 1 to 10, but not only in English, but as well in Ojibwe. And a beautiful, beautiful book, an art book, and well priced at $11.95. I just have a few copies. I'm going to read from it though. It says, we all count and take pride in who we are. We all count as each one of us is special and unique. We all count as we are someone's friend. We all count as we are brothers, sisters, sons and daughters, cousins, nephews, nieces, and grandchildren. We learn to count to be counted. We learn to count to find our place in the community and in the world. We learn to count to be seen and to be heard. And we all read to be counted. So that's the inscription that Jason has written in the back of the book. And as we look for truth and reconciliation, keep that in mind. So let me know if you would like a book like that. And I didn't really make time to go into this book, but we just have one copy of Ojibwe Clans that too is a beautiful art book and explains the various clans and teachings from that. Just have one of those. Price of this is $17.95. Faye has joined us and Kathy is here as well. Great to have you with us. And I will continue on. Just again, restating that did a Facebook post earlier showing you a number of tops, jackets, sweaters in color orange as a reminder next Thursday that to mark the day to wear orange. So the store will be open Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 11:30 to 5 next week. And you can check out the selection that we have then. Speaking about coming into the store, I did do a draw for those that did it this week. And what was that draw? Oh my goodness. It was a draw for 4 Thanksgiving dinners. My way of saying thank you for supporting my business as customers over the last 25 years, because through the month of September, we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the startup of Take a Hike. That's a pretty huge accomplishment. I've started to do some stories on our Facebook page. You might have been reading them. I hope you're enjoying them. I think I've done 6 or 7 so far, and I have more to do. I want to do 25 stories on 25 years. But one of the things I said is we're going to do a draw for Thanksgiving dinner. Those are individually packaged dinners from the caterer in town who's got a wonderful reputation. If you've not checked out their webpage for what is on Thanksgiving dinner's menu, you have to do that. But I've purchased 4 dinners and said, if you came into the store this week and filled out a ballot, you get a chance to win those 4 dinners. So I have ballots filled out here, and hopefully I started off the jar with a couple of blanks. Hopefully I don't draw that, but let me see who is our winner. Oh my goodness. Okay, Joanne Della Martia. Joanne, you are the winner of the Thanksgiving dinner for 4 as our thank you for being one of our customers. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope you're watching. And oh my goodness, Mika Soul has joined us as well. She has been busy election campaigning and is glad to have you with us as well. Okay, now some of you are disappointed. You didn't get into the store to fill out a ballot. Some of you are disappointed because I didn't draw your name, but you have another chance because Dave Thomas, the owner of Salt and Pepper, saw my post about doing this draw, and he contacted me today, and he said, I could put that on your page, on his Facebook page, telling people to come into the store. I said, Dave, it's over. Hey, but Dave is going to donate Thanksgiving dinner for 2. So if you come into the store this Tuesday or Wednesday, 11:30 till 5, come in and fill out a ballot, and we'll do another draw on our September 30th show for 2 more dinners. Okay, so added bonus. Thank you, Dave, for that. And he has until October 1st for you to place your order for just a delicious Thanksgiving dinner. So hope you do that. So let's carry on with the show in terms of our orange theme for this evening. I also have this product. This is our next product, and it's a beautiful beaded necklace. And just look at all those beads, just beautifully done by a fair trade brand that we deal with called Susie Blue. And the length of this necklace is about, from the halfway point down, is about 20 inches in terms of length, and just beautifully done. I have 2 of these in stock, $29.95. So if those are products that interest you, please let me know in the comment section, because that's where I'm going to go first if you're watching the live comments, and award the items there. However, afterwards, I will check private messages, texts, and phone calls. I see more people joining us. People are joining us a little later this evening. Why am I wearing orange? Because we're prepping for next week's, on September 30th, the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, where we're all encouraged to wear something orange. So I'm doing an orange theme this evening. So yeah, so let's carry on with the show. So in terms of Uh, the next item I have is a matching bracelet to what I just showed you as the necklace. This is really well priced. There are 11 strands, bands to this bracelet. I just have one. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of items in the orange. I wasn't really planning this until just the other days. So this beautiful bracelet, just $11.95. So there we go. If you would like that, that is product number 6, the Susie Blue beaded bracelet. And thank you, Pansy, for saying congratulations to Joanne, winner of the draw Thanksgiving dinner for 4, just for coming in this week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Fill out a ballot and please contact me afterwards, Joanne, and I'll tell you how it is that you can pick up those meals. And they're individually wrapped if you're thinking of order for salt and pepper, which means pick up some and drop them off to people that might be living alone, or great way to do it. Great way to do it. Okay, next item we have is I'm going to take off a little bit of jewelry because I have more to show you. And we have bracelets from a company called Stackin' Stones. And we have a displayer that shows these bracelets in multiple colors, but I've pulled for you this evening the ones that are in orange tones. And I have been wearing actually one of them in a sort of a bronze, sort of coppery, taupey color. I've been wearing it for months, every day, and it's just holding up, and you're going to be shocked at the price. One of these bracelets, and you can get them mix and match colors and so on. To purchase one, the price of one is just $3.99. And just great little add-on. If you buy 2 of them, not 2 of them, I'm sorry. Let me get my numbers right. If you purchase 3, the price is $3 for $10.99. So the price gets better. However, if you purchase 5, and some of them, just buy a bunch and give them away, or just buy several colors and accessorize your outfit. But for 5, the price of 5 is $17.99. So really well priced. I'm going to say they're just beautiful, and they're turning out to be really long-lasting and durable. Lots of chatter in the comment section. I hope people. That really helps with our show analytics. And I know when you were all in lockdown, this was the only game in town. But now that things are opening up, I want to see this show continue on. And in order for it to continue on, we need to expand our audience. And I know a number of people are watching the repeat, and I appreciate that as well. But let's keep this show going. So I should take that advice to myself. Let's keep the show going. Next item that we have is, let's see, we have still some remaining from our last week's show. And what is that? These are these fringed, beautiful scarves. And before the show, I took a measurement of these. They are approximately 6 feet long and 3 feet wide, but they're just made of this very lightweight, beautiful fabric. And so they don't turn out to be overly bulky at all. You'll see a post on Facebook with me having the scarf on. Orange on orange maybe is not the best look, but they were regularly priced at $14.95. I have some limited stock available in orange as well as lavender remaining. So if that interests you, please let me know. They are product number 8 on tonight's show, regular $14.95, just $5. And rather than an orange shirt, or in addition to an orange shirt, an orange scarf would be a nice thing for next week. I'm telling everybody about that because if you don't have something Tuesday and Wednesday, you can come by the store and pick up something orange to wear. And Rose is going to take an orange scarf. Terrific. And I'm sure you will enjoy that. Next item, what we have is from the same artist who did the book We All Count. He has some other products that we stock. We have here we have a moose on the front of a notebook, and the notebook in size is about 4 inches wide, maybe about, no, I measured it 5 3/4 inches tall, and inside is just blank pages. And a great little notebook to have in your purse or backpack or just on your desk. And let's see, the price on this is just $5.95. And as I was saying before, he's an Ojibwe artist, and just a beautiful little book. So if that interests you, please let me know. That is item number 9 on tonight's Shop with Diane show. And I see Josie has joined us after doing something earlier, but it's always good. There is a repeat of the show, a recording. You can go back and watch it anytime. Also, what we have is are in our store is here is something, a design of a note card that is done actually by Bruce Morisseau, who is the nephew of Norvell Morisseau. And Bruce was actually born in Beardmore, just here in northwestern Ontario. And I say that to folks because we have viewers from across the country and across the border, and you may not know where Beardmore is. So I have these styles, this one being again, well, this was actually by Mark Jacobson, and he's from northwestern Ontario originally as well. And so lots of great artwork and these are blank cards, $5.95. So great for any, and Rose is going to take a book. We All Count. Terrific. Keep those orders coming in. I know some of you are waiting till after the show to phone me or text me. I appreciate that. But lots of chatter in the comment section during the live show is a great addition. People are watching the show because of you and me, but because of you. They're telling me that they love watching the show and seeing the comments come in, the positivity, the support of one another, the community that we build. And I think we're showing the world not just a great new way of shopping, but we're showing how people can interact with one another positively on social media. It's not all bad, okay? Or at least we're demonstrating that to each other and the world. And next item we have is, I have some other styles of this type of bottle as well, but I'm taking an orange theme this evening. This is a stainless steel hot cold water bottle with an O-ring at the top, so it's going to be leak proof. It's going to keep hot beverages hot for 12 hours and cold for 24. A nice slim model that'll easily slip into the cup holder of on your vehicle. Easy to hang on to, beautiful to look at, and price of this is $29.95. So if you're interested in one of these beautiful water bottles with the moose design, please let me know of that as well. We've received some sad news earlier or in this past week that Dan Fulton, who you might remember having been on our show in the spring, he was the driving force behind really the resurgence of monarch butterflies in Thunder Bay, and put his heart and his soul into the building of the Adelaide Monarch Garden. Sadly passed on unexpectedly. And I know a number of people are looking for ways to honor him by planting milkweed. And big loss to our community. But if somebody in his life, he has shown what one person can achieve and the positive influence that we can have. So I know all of our sympathies go out to Dan's family and friends. Huge loss to our community. I have You may remember me talking about this puppet from Folk Manis, and so it being orange as well, I wanted to show it on tonight's show. So this actually is a monarch butterfly that in the body of it unzips and it can turn into a caterpillar or a chrysalis as well. Price on this was um, the price on this was um, $62.95 originally for the puppet. I'm clearing it out at $30. So if you are interested in the orange monarch butterfly, the final one, and what Dan had taught us in the spring show was that actually there are 3 generations of butterflies that typically are here. The last generation, though, um, flies directly from places like Thunder Bay to Mexico to spend the winter. So incredible, incredible. The butterflies that are being released now will be journeying to Mexico in the next short while. Amazing. Next thing we have in the color orange, we have many pairs, styles of sunglasses that we have here at the store from a Thunder Bay local company called Expex. And not only do they make, they started initially making ski goggles, downhill ski goggles, but expanded into polarized floating sunglasses. And so polarized, you're thinking floating sunglasses. Yes, if these fell in the water, they would float. And I've demonstrated that in some previous shows, how that works. May or may not be my particular style, this one, but I can tell you that these are incredibly lightweight. And because the plastic is less dense than water, that's the reason it floats. Some people have asked me before, is there a pair for cycling? This would be great for cycling. It wraps around, so it gives you really great coverage as well from the wind. Polarization is going to stop you from getting the glare that you would normally get off of water, but also the glare off of snow. So although these float, great for year-round wear. Monica says, and Lori say they both love their glasses. They purchased them from here before. So we have many colors and styles to choose from. Come into the store Tuesdays or Wednesdays from 11:30 to 5 and check a pair out. The price on those are $50. Oh, thank you, Terry. Terry suggested those glasses look good on me. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't choose which one. There are many styles, and I love the fact that as well, it's a Thunder Bay company as well called Expex that we're representing by showing you those as well. Next item we have on the 67th, can you believe it, 67th edition of Shop with Diane. Who would have thought? But next item we have, again, I'm showing you the orange style, and if of the Mayday Mini Alarm. The Mayday Mini Alarm is something that is great to chase away four-legged or two-legged critters that might be bothering you. And you may need to chase away or bring some attention to the situation. So these they're available in multiple colors, but what it is, it has a little LED light on it. But I'm just going to warn you now, if there's a little one who's watching the show, or you might have a pet that loud sounds might bother, or if you have earphones, earphones, I guess, in your ear, I'm going to pull this cord and a loud sound's going to come out. So I'm just warning you, okay? Everybody's warned to demonstrate the alarm. Okay, so it's really quite loud. I put the pin back in to stop it. Okay, so I know that our local police force was telling seniors that an alarm like this for their own personal safety is a good choice. Young people as well. I know that the police have one time uh, suggested to students and others to get yourself something like this. So great stocking stuffer as well. Although we are talking about next week's National Day of Truth and Reconciliation and Thanksgiving and so on, Christmas is coming. And we know that it is going to be hard to get products. Oh my goodness. Um, just more and more I read about the problems in shipping and the cost of shipping, the delays of shipping on a global scale. What we have now is, do your shopping now and don't be disappointed. So next item that we have is, where are we on my list of things to do? I kind of skipped. I should have done this one maybe a little earlier. Picking up on the color orange, and you'll see this on a Facebook post. If you haven't checked out that Facebook post I did earlier today, lots of products with the prices taking up the theme of the color orange. From Expex, what we have is floating eyeglass retainers. So what you would do is on the arms, the end of the arms on your glasses, you would put this rubber tubing on so your glasses would be secure. There is a little slider on the back that if you had these on and pulled the slider tight, the glasses would stay on while you're on the water. But if these ended up, and maybe you don't have the floating polarized sunglasses, maybe you have an expensive pair of eyeglasses and you don't want those to go down to the bottom of the lake or river. A pair of these would be great. Not only do we have them in orange, we have them in colors black, lime green, and hot pink. Price on this is $11, and I see Kim has joined us as well from Stony Creek in Southern Ontario. So I see we have people from all parts of Ontario this evening. Fantastic. Let's see. Next item we have on the show is some ceramic pots. Now, these we had in other colors as well, and they just make a great addition to your decorating for the autumn months in your home. Some people have used them on their desk to be a big pencil holder, others putting in pots, potted plants in this. All sorts of things you can do in terms of the use of a pot like this. I just have a few left, and the price on this is $11.95. So if this interests you, I think the dimensions is probably about 6-inch diameter, 6 inches tall, but absolutely beautiful. And I have this available in another color here at the store as well. So let me know if that interests you. I see our numbers are growing. Hello, people. If you've just joined us, don't turn us off. Don't go away. I should remind you that you're joining the Shop with Diane show that comes to you weekly live, and then there's recordings afterwards that you can watch on the new Shop with the Diane YouTube channel or on the Take a Hike into Take Two Boutique Facebook page. I want you to come into the store. We are open Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 11:30 to 5, not only just to check out our beautiful clothing and the products that you see on tonight's show, picking up an orange top for next week's September 30th Orange Shirt Day. But I also want you to come in and fill out a ballot, because we did a draw this evening for four dinner Thanksgiving dinners from Salt and Pepper Catering, and those are ones that I purchased to say thank you for being our customers. Dave Thomas, owner of Salt and Pepper Catering, saw that post, and he's offered to 2 more dinners. So come into the store Tuesday or Wednesday this week for your chance to win those. Fill out a ballot, and I'll draw on next Thursday's show. And Cheryl's joined us as well. Where has everybody been? You're off to a late start. It's okay. I know there's lots to do these days, and I'm glad you are joining us. And Sai asked, do I have an orange face mask? I do not. That would have been a good thing for next week for sure, or for but I unfortunately don't have that. Next item that we have is, okie dokie, where are we? Yeah, I did on our Facebook post as well, just in orange. And people have still been purchasing these. These are the heat guards that I've been showing through the hot um, heat waves through the summer months. And what are these? These are a Canadian product. Again, people are purchasing these for Christmas gifts, and I have them in multiple patterns. What it is a pre-shrunk piece of fabric that is sewn. It's tubular, but in a section from about here to here inside. Can you hear that? Inside are um, uh, um, crystals, polyacrylamide crystals, that when you soak this in water for about 20 minutes, they absorb 400 times their weight in water. So that makes this look more like a bit of a sausage in that section. But when you wear it around your neck, what it does as the water evaporates and the neck, the cooling tie remains damp all day, but as water evaporates, there's a natural cooling effect. And because you have blood vessels near the surface of your skin in the area of your neck, it is going to cool your blood and cool you down. So it provides great relief in hot temperatures, whether those are indoor temperatures or outdoor temperatures. I know people that are working in the hospital in full PPE garb. Can you imagine that? We complain that we got to just wear a face mask indoors for any period of time, but fully outfitted, really hot, and some of them are wearing these just to provide the cooling effect. So if you're hot outdoors or indoors, or if you're suffering from migraines or may have a fever, or MS patients, or people being treated with going through chemo treatments, will find great relief for something like this. You can re-soak this the next day and it rehydrates, and you can use this hundreds of times. Otherwise, let it completely dry out again and bring it out in the next heat wave. We still have these available for you, as they make great Christmas gifts as well. Price is $12.95 on those, or people are sending them to places down south that will be hot. And yes, great for relieving hot flashes. You're right, Josie, in your comments there. Next item we have, I just have a couple of these. I know it's a small item, but it being an orange in this little pouch from the Take Group it converts into a shopping bag. And we need to be paying greater attention, people, to how it is that we use our planet's resources and the pollution that we create as a result of extracting those resources and manufacturing and shipping and replacing. Buy fewer things of better quality has been my motto all along. So we have this shopping bag. That pouch turns into an internal pocket. Just have a couple of these. The price on this is just $6. So if you'd like to pick those up as well. I also will be telling you that I have 5 of these. They're about 20 inches by 20 inches. Really top quality polyester cotton blend of fabric, a bandana. And I am going to pop some of these bandanas as a free gift for those who make a online purchase during our show. So if you place your order with us as a result of watching this evening show, you might be surprised that when you come into the store with your items, you'll have one of these free bandanas. Or if you say, pick me, Diane, and you tell me exactly why you must be the recipient of this. They're beautifully done. They're from Merrill, the brand that many of you know from having bought footwear from our store in past years, but especially the sandals, the very popular sandals that you've had purchased through the spring, summer here at our store. Hey, that is going to conclude tonight's show. It seems to be a little shorter than normal. Is that a good thing? you came late and I shut it off early. Oh my goodness. But a lot of work went into doing a post on Facebook. I want you to all go to Facebook. Make sure you're liking and following our page. You can also go into the settings of your Facebook page, and where it goes into news feed. I don't know, everybody's system's a little bit different, but you can select the people and the companies that you get their updates on, because Facebook otherwise sort of twists it all around and you're not hearing from the people that you would like to hear from. And so go into your settings, go into newsfeed. You'll see the people that are you like and follow and so on. Make sure you select Take a Hike and Take to Boutique so you miss none of our posts. So I hope you've enjoyed this evening's program, the 67th episode of Shop with Diane. It's a great way to be entertained, to do some shopping safely from home without any pressure. Great way to build community. And next week, I hope to have a special guest as part of, because next week, Thursday, will be September 30th, Canada's first National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. So, and it'll be a wrap up to our September celebration of our 25th anniversary. We may throw some other things in over the coming year as well, because it can be certainly a year long celebration of that. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for those vaccination numbers in Thunder Bay. Oh my goodness, 90% they say of people have received who are eligible. 90% have received their first or second vaccination. What's happening here as a result, our numbers are down, and we want to keep them down so that we can get ourselves out of this huge health crisis that's led to a social crisis, an economic crisis. But the important step one is that we deal with the health issues. So thank you very much. Thank you. Stay safe. I look forward to inviting you into the store and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Do you get that? 11:30 to 5. And good night, everyone. Stay well. Bye-bye.